It's Pro Wrestling Summer, motherfucker. You already know what it is. It's motherfucking Saturday. It's Saturday. Actually, it's Friday. And let us preface again, we recorded this just prior to fucking SmackDown on Friday. So we don't know what happened on SmackDown this current week, which would be 11/12/2022.
Correct.
Or 11/11.
Well, that's Friday.
That's Friday.
And then Saturday.
11/12. Right. Okay. So we're just going to continuation from last week and continuing going through the rosters because I like that concept. Mm-hmm. I think it was a good concept, and we can explain like as we go. We're going to buzz right through the women's roster of AEW because they've been nice enough to separate the rosters for us, which is great. And then we're going to move on to the WWE. And then at that point, we can have a conversation about some other things and fucking whatever it is, and we'll see where we're at. And then we're going to take the rosters home. And we're going to each book shows on how we would book.
Basically, long-term planning on how we would book.
Correct.
For, I don't know. We can figure it out. 6 months, a year, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I like it. Okay.
And let's piss people off by cutting some people from the rosters.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. All right, so let's start out with the living dead girl, Abaddon. She's an in for me. I like the gimmick. I like her. I think she's fucking weird. She's different. She's disgusting looking.
I think there's definitely stuff that could be done with her.
Yeah.
And I mean, right now, they have their record on there, which is great. Being 11-0 gives her a little bit of clout in AEW.
Yep. Anna Jay, the Queen Slayer.
I don't see how you can get rid of Anna Jay.
No. Yeah, I kind of like her. She's good looking. She's got She has a pretty decent, moveset to her. Like, she's not fucking super over the top and, overly sexualized.
And not afraid to mix it up, even with the men.
Yeah, she wants to get in there and fucking mix it up with dudes and shit.
I can respect it.
AQA.
See you later, AQA.
Yeah, okay. Nice knowing you. Okay, right. AQA, bye-bye. Athena. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm keeping Athena.
I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for Athena because I feel like she's been completely booked wrong in AEW.
They don't know how to fucking book her. Same thing with Ruby Soho, in my opinion. Obviously, you're keeping the DMD.
How can you not? That she's basically the star of the women's division.
Her promo against Saraya on Wednesday was fucking phenomenal. Absolutely torched the fucking pants right off of her.
It definitely exposes Saraya too whenever she has to grab the microphone.
Really hard for me not to call her Paige. Just saying.
I agree with you.
How about the bunny? I like her with Butcher and Blade.
Yeah, so that's the thing is, I think we need to preface this by saying that some of the women that we would keep, it's not going to be to wrestle.
Correct.
But I could see Bunny staying with.
Yeah, Bunny, definitely. Yeah. Emi Sakura. I like the "we will chop you" thing.
Yeah.
I think people kind of missed the boat on that. I think people would get behind it if it was done properly.
I guess that's the thing for me is because some of these women haven't been booked properly. I have more of a negative slant. But yeah, no, all right. So we can do some things with Emi Sakura.
Okay, Emi Sakura. Emi is in. Hikaru Shida.
I mean,
I don't see the appeal personally.
All right, let's make it easy for ourselves and cut her then.
Okay, great. See you later. Bye-bye. Nice knowing you.
Jade Cargill. Come on. Jade Cargill. Clearly we're cutting her, right? Right.
Yeah. Jamie Hayter, I'm not cutting.
Yeah, another one that you can just, put right up there.
She should change her name to 5-Star Hater.
Yeah.
That's what she should change her names to.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious.
Doesn't have any misses.
Dude. Chris Stat, I love Statlander.
Yeah, again, another one that I think has just been booked into a corner here.
Injury prone, though.
That is true.
Extremely injury prone.
But you can book around that.
Oh, no. Injuries you can definitely book around.
Yeah.
Leva Bates? Who the fuck is Leva Bates?
I don't know. Just cut her. The librarian, Leva Bates. I don't know.
I mean, I like Layla Hirsch. Layla Hirsch, I'm into Layla Hirsch.
I mean, she's legit, so.
Well, I kind of like that she's a female version of Chad Gable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's got that amateur wrestling background. She's kind of, on the shorter side, and she's very stout. She's very stout and likes to suplex people on their head and shit.
She has that MMA background, which, is big,
Yeah, no, it's definitely big. It's definitely big for sure. Madison Rayne.
I I honestly feel like her time is kind of run up.
Okay, great. See you later, Madison Rayne. I don't even know why the fuck she came there.
Yeah.
You know, I think wasn't she in was she in Impact?
Impact, yeah.
Mercedes Martinez is
gotta keep her. Gotta keep her.
She's fucking super ultra violent for a female wrestler and understands how to play a character.
Wasted with an ROH title on her.
Yeah. Nyla Rose.
There's so much possibility with Nyla Rose. But she hurts people.
Well, I mean, I think that's a case of maybe misbooking at the same token. But if you are going to be a women's wrestler, like, you have to understand that, like, I think it's the same problem that Nia Jax had, to be honest, in WWE. I think it's the same exact problem that Nia Jax had. She is working how she thinks that a very strong woman would work, but when you're working somebody that's 115 pounds soaking wet,
you're gonna hurt her.
It's like you can't lay it in at all.
Right.
Like, you have to be gentle as gentle can be, and some people just don't understand that. Like, you know, I mean, so many possibilities though. See, and that's the problem. Is that do the positives of Nyla Rose outweigh the negatives?
That's a tough one. I want to say yes. I want to say that there's...
Yeah, I could definitely book Nyla Rose.
And Nyla Rose, I mean, could be at the top of your card for the women's division for a while.
Yeah. Paige Van Zant, I'm all the way in on Paige Van Zant. And I'm going to tell you why I'm all the way in on Paige Van Zant, because I think that they need more people with a legit background.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
And I don't care that she lost in the bare knuckle fighting championship against Bret Hart. I don't give a fuck about that. What I care about is her name value and her ability to draw money.
And there's a possibility of a stable there, you know.
Well, protect her.
Yeah.
You just got to protect her. There's enough women on the roster, you can protect her.
Yeah.
Penelope Ford. She has the look,
but she blends in.
Yeah, it's like too.
With the roster that we have now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 women. Is she going to stand out?
No.
From the crowd? So no, I feel like that's when you get cut.
Rebel.
Same thing with Rebel. Yeah. Red Velvet.
Again,
it's another one that I like her look.
Yeah, you know? I like her look, but like no meaning behind it. She's like a bootleg Brandy Rhodes.
Right. Now the difference is, like you go to somebody like Riho.
Oy.
And I know you would want to cut Riho. I would keep her just because the fans go crazy for her.
Yeah, see, the fans do like her a lot, man. You know what? We'll keep Riho.
The premier underdog.
Yeah, plays that like Mikey Whipwreck, Spike Dudley type role.
Yeah.
Ruby is a definite keep for me.
Ruby Soho, yeah, you got to keep.
I mean, listen, if she's been cleared,
Saraya
has to be a keep, man. I mean, the value.
I feel like
she's been cleared by all medical staff, multiple doctors.
I feel like she's a wild card because we just don't know what she's capable of yet.
Well, I mean, Serena Deeb is a certain keep for me. I love Serena Deeb.
Yeah, let's shave her head again and then.
That's fucked up, man.
Hey, that was some of her best work.
That shit
some of her best work.
That shit was freaky. Wasn't she balling CM Punk at that time too?
That I cannot confirm nor deny. So.
Tay Mello, Ty Conti.
I feel like Tay Mello. She, like, again, I don't see why we wouldn't keep her, but she blends in with the Jericho Appreciation Society. It's like, why are you there?
She's really good with Sammy.
Yeah.
Because it's like disgusting heat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's able to do that, and it says something about her as a performer that she's willing to go out there and do something that makes her look so trashy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, there's something to be said for women like that, like Nydia.
Yeah, Nydia.
You know what I mean? She used to come out and do that fucking nasty kissing with fucking Jamie Noble and shit, and it was all fucking weird.
Yep.
And they were like, supposedly, like they were trying to push them as cousins from the country. Like, it's so fucked up.
Got tons of heat too.
Oh, they did get a ton of heat. Thunder Rosa,
cut.
You can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, cut. Absolutely.
Fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Tony Storm, yeah, she
gotta keep.
Tony.
Gotta keep Tony Storm.
It's Tony time.
Yeah.
Willow Nightingale. I love Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't use Willow more often.
Why is Willow not really chasing for the TBS championship from Jade Cargill?
Because they're too busy playing this keep-away thing.
Yuka Saka's. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
She said like 4 matches in,
great.
in AEW.
Wow.
Yuka Saka's Yuka not gonna work here anymore.
Yuka Sakazaki. See you later. Nice knowing you.
And that's it.
Okay, fine.
Do we want to go through the broadcast team?
No, you know what? We'll fucking
draft the broadcast team.
Nah, dude, we'll leave them alone because I actually like that broadcast team. They have a really good broadcast team between all the shows.
It does. It is more solid. I would say even than the WWE broadcast team. To be honest with you.
I don't like the switch up that they did. I thought I was really going to like it, and I'm just like not into it.
I understood the purpose of it. With Pat McAfee going away for the football season, so you got to do something.
Yeah, I get it. But where does Pat McAfee go when he comes back? Does he go right back to SmackDown?
I would hope that they would just restore the quality broadcast teams they had.
Yeah. Then what do you do with fucking what's his name there? Bad News Barrett.
You said turf him back down to NXT.
Oh, that's fucked, dude. That's fucked.
But he was good in NXT.
He's really talented either way. You just fucking slice it with the guy. All right, but let's go through this WWE roster because I'd like to fucking get this all done in this fucking episode.
Yeah, let's do it.
Adam Pearce.
I think you can absolutely keep Adam Pearce.
Yeah, you keep him a million times over, even if you make him a mouthpiece of somebody. He has the ability to be a face.
Yeah.
As a GM, you don't see that very
often.
often.
You don't. Not an authority figure.
Okay, AJ Styles.
Yeah, I gotta keep AJ Styles.
What the fuck are we doing? What are you even talking about? Yeah. Okay, Tozawa.
I have no use for Tozawa.
I mean, I like him as a wrestler, but that gimmick is so dumb, and he's been buried on television. There's no restoring that.
Yep.
Alba Fire.
The women's division is going to be stacked. Alba Fire to me doesn't stand out. Are we booking for NXT as well? Like WWE, is that going to include the NXT program? I think so maybe you keep Alba Fire to.
Well, no. Okay. Well, let's. Okay. No. Because it's not. We didn't do ROH's roster.
Okay. No, that's a good point.
So let's not do fucking NXT people. Right, so that's not Aaliyah. I don't even know who the fuck that is. No. Alexa Bliss.
You got to keep Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss is gonna do amazing things with this Wyatt shit that's going on.
Yeah.
Just to talk about that for 1 second, I love how Bray is teasing that he's coming for her or looking for her, and the seeds are being planted. They lost the tag team titles. The seeds are being planted. I wonder if Asuka with the mask is involved in that too.
Again, I refuse to even hypothesize. It would be cool.
We can't even comment at this point. We can't even comment.
But I definitely Alexa Bliss is going to be involved somehow.
Yeah. Alicia Taylor.
Yeah.
No thanks. Aaliyah.
I like Aaliyah a lot.
Do you really?
Yeah.
She threw up on television.
She did.
After her first match on television.
She did that.
She vomited in the ring.
Yeah, but I like that shit.
All right. All right. You kind of dig that, huh? All right. Well, I mean, to each his own, man. To each his own. I don't hate it. She must be on the NXT roster. I don't even know who that is.
Same thing with Andre Chase, the Chase U.
No. Amari Miller.
Yeah, I know.
No, Andre Chase is on NXT, so we don't have to review him. Angel Garza.
Angel Garza. He had his chance to stand out and didn't.
Oh, no, he's a big keep for me.
You want to keep Angel Garza?
Yes.
All right.
And I'd like to keep Humberto Del Rio as well.
Well, then I can't wait to book him into a jobber. So that's.
Oh, all right. Well, that should be interesting. Angelo Dawkins.
Angelo Dawkins is super talented.
That would be a pass for me.
All right. No, let's pass on him. But
no.
He's super talented.
You like him, huh?
I think he has.
He has charisma.
I like where he is right now, and that's basically where I would.
You would keep him in that secondary role.
Yeah,
gotcha. Okay.
So,
no,
let's pass on him.
Okay.
Let's pass on him.
Who the fuck is that? I can't even pronounce
Valkyrie,
her name. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. We're gonna pass.
Apollo Crews.
I could do some things with Apollo Crews.
Yeah, me too. Even though he's not technically an NXT roster guy.
No,
I mean, so
he's out in Nigeria right now.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's scouting for
WWE.
WWE, like they're gonna do like an Africa
smart,
show.
That's very smart. Ashante Adonis, Hit Row.
I mean, they came back and they haven't made much of an impact.
They've done jack shit because they're not drawing dick without Swerve.
Right. So I would almost say
I'm fine with getting rid of the motherfucker.
I think you gotta get rid of him.
Yeah, he's no drawing power.
Right.
Oscar
you gotta keep.
Yeah, big fan. Like her style, like everything about her. Austin Theory.
I got some things about him, and you gotta keep him.
Oh,
I think they fucked him over this week. And I don't agree with what the IWC has said about the fucking Money in the Bank champion, the Money in the Bank briefcase, but we'll get into that later.
Corbin.
Yeah. Yeah, I really want to see something come to fruition with this JBL thing, but I wouldn't even book him in that. But
I hope he turns on JBL and fucking clotheslines him into the middle of fucking next week.
But you gotta get him to do something first,
Yeah. I just hate that whole the thing that I don't like about I would gimmick change him immediately.
Yeah, absolutely.
Immediately.
Absolutely.
Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey, and the next one too, Becky Lynch. Yeah,
Bailey and Becky. That's not even close. Beth Phoenix.
No.
I like her as
because she's a niche thing right now.
And she's like an announcer.
Yeah.
It's like part-time. Bianca, I mean,
gotta keep Bianca Belair.
It's not even fucking close. Big E.
I actually have questions about. Like I would almost.
I would cut Big E.
Right, because it's the Adam Cole thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
I would cut him. It's just not worth it.
He would be really good as an announcer, man.
Unless you kept him as just a mouthpiece cheerleader for.
I don't think that he would be good in that role. I think that he would be better as an announcer, actually, like talking about the technical aspects of the wrestling. Because he's very eloquent. He speaks very eloquently. He knows his shit, clearly, about the wrestling business. So
unfortunately, we're not booking announcers. So.
No, I'm not booking announcers.
We would cut him.
Blair, she's on NXT.
Yeah.
He's cut. I can't even believe he's still on the roster. Boa.
Oh yeah, I didn't think he was on the roster.
Yeah, okay. Bobby Lashley.
You gotta absolutely keep Bobby Lashley.
Especially now.
Yeah.
He's been a fucking psychotic motherfucker, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
Braun.
Gotta keep Braun.
Oh, interesting.
You wouldn't keep Braun?
I would. Yeah. But I would book him completely different.
Again, yeah, that's the point, right?
He's so big, dude, yeah. And like what they did with him in Almost and at Crown Jewel, and let me preface this by saying Almost did a tremendous job for his lack of experience and his lack of
ability.
And Braun did a masterful job of selling for him, which is not something that Braun is known for doing.
Right.
But according to some people, Braun has has many issues backstage.
Well, now especially after that.
Well, whatever. Bray.
Not even a question.
It's not even. What are we talking?
We're Bray marks. It is what it is.
Totally all in. Brock.
Yeah, you keep Brock. Yeah. He sells tickets like fucking crazy.
Which is crazy that guy fucking still is a huge draw. Braun's on NXT. These guys are Butch.
Yeah. What are we talking about? Yeah.
He may be one of the most talented guys on the roster.
I mean, it's both the Brawling Brutes.
I like Rich Holland. Yeah, I like Rich Holland. Candice.
I was never really hot on Candice LeRae. I feel like she's overhyped because
of who her husband is.
Right. I mean, think about when she came back. She
the
came
exact opposite of the Becky Seth situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Think of when she came back after he came back.
No one cared.
Lukewarm reception, to say the least.
No one cared. I mean, it was cool to see her come back. She's actually a very, very talented wrestler. And if WWE ever decided to do intergender matches, she is perfect for that because she has wrestled some people in fucking PWG. And has done blade jobs for people and like.
So then I think we got to keep her because you just sparked some ideas for me.
Yeah,
so
see what happens. Let's see who's next. Carmella.
I would keep Carmella.
I fucking love Carmella. I love her, and I think that her heel ability is so good. She just knows how to piss people off to generate heat. And I love the fact that she is married to Corey Grimes and Corey Graves and Corey Grimes. I just looked at Cameron Grimes. Corey Graves, and I love how the fact that like it's very tongue in cheek on the announcing. Like like everyone's in the know and like they make like references, but no one actually says that they're like married and like all this shit. It's pretty good. I mean, I would put that guy on the main roster right now.
Carmelo Hayes?
Yeah, I would put him on the main roster.
But we said we're not doing NXT.
Right.
So.
Cedric Alexander.
I would say no. I would say no because he's been... I feel like he's been booked in a way that you can't recover from at this point.
Agreed. I would agree with that. Chad Gable. Yeah. Chad Gable. He's the fucking man. That's all that I gotta say. That shush thing is fucking genius level shit.
I mean, he made himself stand out with that, I mean...
How can you not like a guy like that? He was just a plain Jane, an updated version of Kurt Angle. Mm-hmm. That's what he was when he first came in. And he has proven that he's actually Kurt Angle because he does comedy now.
Yeah.
Yep. Just like Kurt Angle did. Dude, when Kurt Angle came in wearing that little cowboy hat, I was fucking done.
I like when he, shaved his head and he had the headgear with the wig attached.
Oh, it was fucking
Hilarious.
Great, dude. Great shit. Let's see. Charlotte Flair.
I mean, absolutely. And say a thing for the next one. Cody Rhodes. I mean, that's not even a question.
Yeah. I mean, Charlotte Flair is the women's wrestling in WWE as far as I'm concerned. I mean, even more so than Becky.
Well, her father said that she's the greatest women's wrestler of all time. So.
I mean, technically.
I think he's a little biased, though.
I mean, wouldn't you be?
Oh, absolutely.
It's your kid. Commander Aziz.
Why?
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. See you later. Let's see. Cruz del Toro. Well, he's in the fucking Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah,
you don't like the group? No. Okay, great. No. Dakota Kai.
Yeah, I mean, how do you get rid of Dakota Kai? Right now, anyway.
Yeah, I like Dakota Kai a lot. Damian Priest.
Yep, that's another one you keep.
He's got a bright future ahead of him. Damon Kemp. Oh, he's not on the main roster yet. Dana Brooke.
I want to cut her just because of the fact that she bitched about the 24/7 championship.
The most ridiculous fucking thing to put up a fuss about.
Yeah.
I worked so hard
to establish a 24/7 championship.
You were getting pinned randomly in restaurants and shit. You are not a serious wrestler.
That just shows how little you're worth because they took that championship and almost threw it in the trash.
That was fucking great, dude. That was great. I love how her husband comes online and is like, she's never played basketball. She's from Scotland. Like,
oh, man.
Oh, shit. Ziggles. Dolph Ziggler.
You already moved to write him on there, so that's fine.
I didn't do anything. I'm just preparing.
You moved to write him on there. I think there's stuff you could do with him. But he'll never be a main event star ever again.
No. I don't think he was ever meant to be a main event star. Dominic Mysterio.
You gotta keep Dominic Mysterio right now.
He's one of the best heels that they have. Doudrop.
I wish he wasn't injury prone.
No good? You don't want to keep her?
No, I'll keep her. Like I said, it's the same thing with the AEW roster. You can book around the injuries.
Yeah, 100%. Gulak.
I don't really have a use for Gulak.
Yeah, he's a great wrestler, technically, but... Drew is an
Drew
obvious.
McIntyre, yeah, you keep.
I mean, what the fuck? Edge.
Yeah, he's like one of the special, attraction guys. Yeah.
I can get behind that. He's got to work a long-term storyline where you can cut promos and it's promo based. It's not ring based.
I mean, I could already tell you just a preview. He's getting back in the Judgment Day with me, so that's
I already like where you're going with that, and I'm upset that you said it first.
Yeah.
So you're an
Stealing
asshole.
Stealing it.
Elias.
Yeah, I don't know. On this one.
I'm keeping that motherfucker.
You know what? All right, because again, we're talking about like current booking versus what we would do. So yeah, there's plenty of things you can do.
I would keep that Walk with Elias thing.
Yeah.
I would run with that. It would be on every T-shirt, fucking associated with him. Oh my God, so much stuff. Emma. Boop 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 boop. Oh my God, dude. If you say that you want to cut her.
I mean, she just came back. Would you miss her?
Yeah, I would actually.
All right.
Tennille Dashwood is really good.
Yeah, I just...
She's not getting lost with her fucking ability to do gimmick.
Well, you say that, and she's gotten lost. That's the problem.
Again, bad booking.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, fair enough.
Eric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you need tag teams.
Yeah. And I like that they have like a fucking Viking, even though he looks like Loki.
Yeah.
From fucking I mean, maybe that's like the purpose.
He looks like Loki, but with a much bigger build than Loki.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Finn.
Finn, yeah, you keep 100%.
I think that you keep him every day of the week. Giovanni Vinci. Imperium.
Yeah, but he if Imperium is not going well, all right. Now you know what? Again, I'm getting stuck in the trap of how they're being booked, not how I feel they should be booked.
Yes.
So yes, we will keep him.
Okay. Vinci is in. Let's see. Gunther.
Yeah, not even a question.
And I'd keep his name as Gunther at this point too.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't change it back. Who the fuck is that guy? Humberto.
I have no use for Humberto.
You don't like him?
No.
Okay. He's on NXT.
Ivar, if we're gonna keep, we got to keep him.
Io
Sky, I like a lot.
I don't like that they added a Y to her name though. That's kind of fucking weird.
Yeah.
Jey Uso, obviously you're not fucking cutting.
You're not cutting any of the Usos.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jinder,
I've been waiting to cut him.
You've been waiting so long.
I'm excited for this day. Fuck you, Jinder.
You fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, I fucking hate Jinder.
John Cena.
Still a special attraction. Yeah, I'd keep him on the roster.
He sells a lot of motherfucking merchandise,
He's
bro.
here for a WrestleMania.
Johnny Gargano.
Clearly, we're cutting him. No, I'm just...
Yeah, you're fucking insane. I was about to flip this table over on top of you. Oh my God. Let's see. Carl Anderson.
Yeah, I would keep Carl Anderson. They just came back, so there's clearly a stable thing going on.
Karrion Kross. Oh, that's...
Got to keep Karrion Kross.
Obviously. Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens. I will never cut Kevin Owens.
No, you keep KO.
Yeah.
Kofi.
Yeah, you got to keep Kofi. You need tag teams.
Yeah, I could do a lot with Kofi, but I would turn Kofi heel.
Yeah, that's fine.
LA Knight.
You're gonna write him down. I was never big on LA Knight, and that's... I have no reason to not be big on LA Knight because he's got the talent in the ring, he's got the talent on the mic. Maybe it's just the booking.
It is the booking. It is the booking. That's for fucking sure. Lacey Evans.
I would cut her.
Yeah, she's gone. See you later. Liv Morgan.
Absolutely, you got to keep her.
Yeah, I like Liv. She has a fucking cult following. Logan Paul.
You're gonna keep him, but I hate him.
All right. Well, you can hate him all you want, dude. He draws eyes.
And you know what? He is pretty talented for
having 3 fucking matches, bro. And he hung in there with quite possibly one of the top 5 greatest of all time when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
So, Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, you keep Ludwig,
especially since you're keeping Vinci.
Right. And Luke Gallows.
You gotta keep Gallows. Marseille. No, you're done with that.
Yeah, as soon as LA Knight came back, that's done.
Yeah,
Marseille is done.
All right, cool. Madcap.
I have no use for Madcap.
Yeah, see you later. I don't even know why his name's Madcap.
Me neither.
It was the dumbest gimmick name ever.
And it makes
stupid. Mansoor.
Again, another one.
I'm keeping.
You're keeping Mansoor. All right.
Well, because I'm thinking Indian market-wise, he fits perfectly.
All right, well, let's fucking toss gender back in there.
I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. I like the guy a lot. I think that he's uber talented, but he's ruined at this point. There is nothing that you can do with that guy that is going to make anybody believe in anything that he does.
They got fandangoed, I mean...
What a shame about that guy, man. Yeah. He's fucking super talented. That fucking top rope leg drop was hella impressive.
Yeah.
Damn it. Let's see who's next. Maurice.
No, Mandy Rose. Oh, no, it's my fault. No, we move on. Yep, Maurice. Yeah, you're right. Maurice, you keep Maurice.
Yeah, I like her.
We haven't gotten to him yet, but we're going to keep the Miz, so we got to keep Maurice.
I would never cut the Miz at this point. Riddle.
Riddle, yeah, you keep Riddle.
He fucking sells a lot of merch, that fucking crazy bastard. Maxine Dupree. See you later. I have no use for you. Bye-bye. Let's see. Mia Yim.
Just came back. There's tons of potential there.
She looked great.
Yeah.
She looked great, dude. Looked in shape. Looked like she fucking hit the gym. She's been fucking working out. She looked solid.
Yep.
Mean, angry. Looked like someone who can actually oppose Rhea Ripley.
Yep.
Which they don't have anybody who else could oppose Rhea Ripley.
I agree with you.
Unless Mercedes Martinez just magically fucking comes back. But that's not going to happen. Mr. McMahon.
Mr. McMahon's on the roster. Bring him back. Let's do it.
Yo, I'm in. I'm totally down, dude.
But he's on the roster. We can bring him back.
Montez. For him. Montez, absolutely.
Yeah, Montez. I think you got to keep Montez forward.
McMahon? Would you seriously keep McMahon?
I would keep McMahon. Yeah, I could do things with McMahon. He's more of a heel now than ever.
Oh, my God. It'd be so good. Mustafa Ali.
I like Mustafa Ali a lot.
I like Ali, too. MVP?
Yeah, he's a good mouthpiece.
Serves great purpose. Naomi. What? Naomi?
On the roster. That's surprising.
I'm keeping her. Absolutely.
I didn't realize she was on the roster.
I thought that they were off.
We're looking at the official WWE roster, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not looking at like some fucking some random fucking weird website. Like this is the dude, she's definitely coming back, dude. If they have her on the fucking roster.
Yeah.
Natalya.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta keep Nat.
Gotta keep Natalya.
The standard bearer of fucking women's wrestling, dude. Like held it down for many years. Nikki Cross
during the Divas nonsense.
Nikki Cross, obviously.
Yeah.
Almost. I mean, I don't get the appeal.
Okay, good. So we can cut him.
Yeah,
I'm all about. It would be like keeping the great Khali. Cut him.
It's pointless. You're paying him a ton of money for what?
It's because he's tall.
Yeah, Otis.
Otis, yeah, absolutely keep Otis.
That guy, he gets it too. He gets it. Heyman.
Heyman.
Because he's a manager. He's not an announcer.
Right.
So. I wouldn't cut Heyman anyway. R-Truth.
I would cut him free at this point.
Yeah, I want him to go and live his best life.
Exactly. If the 24/7 title was still around, sure, but
Randy. See, it's tough because if he's really as hurt as they say that he is, I don't ever want him to wrestle again because he's had, it's a Hall of Fame career. There's no doubt. He's getting inducted.
If we kept him, I would almost keep him just for one more match. Have his career end with a match against Cena.
Oh, that
would be good, but
he would be a great heel manager for people.
Yeah. All right, so let's keep him on.
Yeah, I would have to keep Randy. His mind would, you know what I mean? The ability to be able to snap in and turn it on to play the character. Raquel Rodriguez is an absolute keep for me.
It's a beast.
She is the future of that division, friends. Reggie?
I didn't realize that he was on the roster.
What the fuck? I'm all set with Reggie. Nope. I don't even know what services he uses. Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, you keep Rey for now.
Rey sells a lot of fucking merchandise and
the kids love him.
Anybody.
Kids love him. He's got a whole thing going on with his son right now.
Yep, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah,
there's no fucking
not even a
doubt
question.
that I keep Rhea. She again is the future of the division. She's been wrestling for like ever at this point. Rick Boogs. I like Rick Boogs.
Yeah, you're gonna keep him. That's fine. I can use him.
He has the charisma you could do anything with the guy, and he's gonna be like, okay, man, I'm gonna excel at it. I'm gonna be the best fucking version of whatever you want me to be.
Yeah.
Ricochet. Yeah, I mean, what are we talking? No.
Bump Machine. Does
I thought you were saying
does the flippy dippy stuff, but you know,
flippy dippy. I fucking hate that you use that. Ridge is an obvious keep.
Yeah.
Robert Roode.
They're saying he's coming back.
Yeah, this is always like a big thing between wrestling fans because some people love Bobby and other people hate Bobby.
I'm only bringing Bobby back if he's doing the glorious gimmick.
Yeah, that Bobby Roode shit is the way to go, man. That glorious. Yeah. I will defend. Rome. Of course we're keeping Roman. I mean, what do we...
What does he even bring to the table at this point?
Ronda.
Ronda, I think you keep Ronda.
Ma buried Ronda the other day on the podcast.
Yeah, I heard. And, I agree with her.
Interesting. Okay.
But she still is...
she's still Ronda Rousey.
She's still Ronda Rousey, I mean...
who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, no idea.
Sammy.
Yeah, you fucking absolutely keep Sammy.
What the fuck are we even talking about? See you later. Santos Escobar.
I have no need for Santos Escobar.
Yeah, I don't get... Dude.
Yeah, Sasha Banks is there too. Sasha Banks is on the roster.
She's on the roster, so she's in my fucking roster.
Yep.
Oh my god. Dude, they're definitely coming back. Dude.
They gotta be.
If they're on the fucking roster.
They gotta be.
Scarlett,
you keeping Scarlett. And then, of course, Seth freaking Rollins.
Shane?
He's on the roster. I wouldn't keep Shane at this
point.
No. No, he's like poison.
Yeah, that's true. Shayna.
Yeah, you keep Shayna Baszler.
I like her with Ronda. Sheamus is an obvious keep.
Yeah.
Shelton Benjamin.
I would say no.
Yeah, Shelton's going to go at this point. He's wasted his career.
Yep.
You know, he could have been something really special if he had stuck with ROH and like. I really enjoyed his tag team with Charlie Haas.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
I thought the fucking world's greatest tag team was fucking excellent. I like their very simple yet very effective finish that they have with the guy draped over the top rope and Shelton does a leapfrog over Charlie Haas. So fucking simple.
Yeah.
So simple.
So simple, not going to hurt anybody.
No, just fucking super simple.
Yeah.
And they make it look effortless.
Yeah.
And them with Angle was
fantastic.
It was really.
It was
good,
the best part of his career,
really
and he'll never recapture that.
Yeah. Shinsuke isn't keep. For me.
Okay.
No.
No, it's fine. I can see why, but
I think that his best matches are still yet to be had.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. I think that he has been booked to shit.
I agree with you.
And in the right hands, as in mine, he would be fucking excellent. Shotzi.
You got to keep Shotzi.
She draws a lot of fucking attention, and I like the fucking tank gimmick. It's pretty funny. Solo is
Solo Sikoa, yeah.
Sonya Deville.
I would keep her, but not use her as a wrestler.
Yep. Heel GM.
Yeah. Stephanie's on there, but I wouldn't use her.
What am I going to use?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Stevie Turner?
No clue.
Okay. Tamina.
You don't want T-Bar? No. Tamina's fucking on there?
Yeah, dude.
No, I don't want to. Anywhere near the fucking.
Miz is a yes.
Yeah, you keep the fucking Miz.
Sorry.
That's right.
Titus.
No, I have no need for Titus.
Okay. Tommaso
Ciampa, you keep. Top Dollar. No.
Yeah, see you later.
Top Dollar.
Triple H.
I wouldn't use him. If he's going to be in this role of creative, I don't want him on.
You don't want him on TV.
Vacant. I say we keep vacant.
Okay.
Veer's back on NXT, so that's all set there.
Xavier Woods.
Yeah, you keep Xavier Woods.
Yeah, I mean, he fucking that up, down shit. Fucking, he really appeals to that gaming community. And then that's it. Zelina Vega is the only. Yeah, I mean.
I would keep Zelina.
Yeah, I'd keep Zelina. Okay, so we have gone through the fucking 2 rosters. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Danny type all this shit out and fucking get us both the rosters. And then we're going to book and bring our findings to the motherfucking next episode.
Yeah. And I think, which is probably going to be spread out across a couple episodes. We're going to have to book AEW, then we're going to have to book WWE.
Yes, and I think that's what we should do. We should do AEW first, and then we'll book WWE after that. So we'll come with the AEW findings first.
I agree.
But yeah, I mean, this week in wrestling was a little nutty, dude. I mean, Crown Jewel happened, which was fucking a really good pay-per-view in my opinion. I was very high on the pay-per-view. The quality of the wrestling was really spectacular. Some people were upset that Bray didn't wrestle, but you people are idiots if you think that he's gonna fucking wrestle. He doesn't have to wrestle. Stop asking the guy to fucking wrestle. Just let him do what he does.
It's the best part of WWE right now is they're not the AEW that's going to just give the IWC what they want, because the IWC doesn't actually know what they want.
They have no fucking idea.
Because the second that he gets in the ring, they'll be like, well, that was the drizzling shits. So, it shouldn't have happened. It was too early.
It's just like, it's so fucking ridiculous, dude. It's so ridiculous. And I gotta give fucking props where props is due, man. Fucking Logan Paul absolutely put on a fucking show. He put on a show.
Did you watch his Twitter video of him jumping off the turnbuckle onto Roman Reigns from his
it was awesome.
First person perspective? That was fantastic. Smart, the guy knows what he's doing. You know how many
people were streaming that when that happened, dude?
The guy knows what he's doing. It's so smart, and I hate it so much.
I love that his impulsive castmates got involved, and these guys obviously have not really been training. They've maybe taken a bump.
Yeah.
Oh, this is how you fucking should sell a punch.
Right.
And this is how you should sell a super kick. And I got a good kick out of it because that's what it should look like when somebody gets pulled out of the crowd.
Right.
It shouldn't look like somebody knows what the fuck they're doing.
I agree with you.
Because then there's no legitimacy to what you just did. By those guys falling all fucked up and fucking landing in heaps and shit.
It gives it more believability.
It looks like they really just pulled them out of the fucking... clearly, that's not the case. I mean, they're not just going to grab these YouTube dudes and fucking start fucking them up. That's not how it's going to play out.
I was a little upset that the match went as long as it did. I get it. But, again, it's his third match, I just don't feel like... I get the whole storyline of he underestimated Logan Paul and all that, but it makes Roman look a little bit weak to me. To struggle against Logan Paul.
But you gotta also think of the market that they're appealing to with that pay-per-view. That pay-per-view is being done to appease Saudi princes, essentially.
Yeah, I understand. I just, I
think it was bad booking.
Yeah.
It should have been more of a squash than it was competitive.
Right. At least give him some shine in the beginning and then put him down.
Too much interference for my liking. The end was a little convoluted. Too many people getting involved and coming out and all that shit. The Jake Paul thing, I wasn't a huge fan of. I think that he has a very, very. It's an interesting way of. It's almost Conor McGregor-esque, but he's stupid version.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's not quite quick-witted or, like, intelligent, but he knows how to draw eyes to him.
Yeah, it's why I wouldn't want him anywhere near the wrestling ring, though, because, like you said, he's not quick-witted. And if he's ever put on the mic, he's going to freeze.
Now, his brother...
Oh, yeah.
Very good on the microphone. Yeah. Knows exactly what to do.
Knows how to talk shit.
Here's something funny. Fucking Jake Paul is supposedly going to be fighting Andrew Tate.
Yeah, I saw that.
They fucking did a face-off with each other.
Oh, man.
Dude, it's going to be mad funny when Andrew Tate fucking smashes that dude in the fucking head a bunch of times.
Yeah, I don't think Andrew Tate's the type that to lay down for a big payday.
He's a 4-time world kickboxing champion, dude. He has money.
Yeah.
He has no interest in... And listen, I'm not saying that Anderson Silva's a chump or nothing, but, I mean, he's, like, way past his prime.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he doesn't box at all. Like, this dude's a kickboxer, but at least it's, like, in the same fucking realm.
Right, he's still going to move, he's still going to duck, right?
Yeah. And, I mean, listen, man, I got to give Jake Paul a lot of credit because he fucking put it on Anderson Silva. So, like, what the fuck? I mean, I'm not hating on the guy. He clearly knows how to box. Yeah. But, like, when you box people that are, like, past their prime, like, I mean, Andrew Tate is not in his prime now, but I still think that he's going to warm your fucking ass in a legitimate fight.
I agree with you. I just can't. I can't stand Jake Paul. I really hope he doesn't get anywhere near the wrestling ring.
Well, they're definitely setting up for a tag match against the Usos, you know.
Yeah, which is a shame.
Yeah, well, what a waste of the Usos' time.
It's one thing. It's one thing for Logan Paul to have a one-on-one match. It's a whole the whole tagging aspect of it is a whole different ball game. And if you don't know how to properly run a tag team match,
you get lost real fucking fast.
Yeah, so I think that's a huge mistake.
I mean, I've seen it happen on television, on pay-per-views. Like, guys just fucking and these guys have been like this is their trade.
Right.
Like, these are not guys who have had 4 matches. Like, these are seasoned professionals that get lost during the match. Like, they just doesn't vibe.
So I think that's a bad idea.
I mean, unless they're going to, like, run the match mad times before they do it. Like, but if he's going to throw punches like he did, the Usos are going to try to fight him for real. Like, they're not going to look like shit.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And that's going to be a problem because, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, like, Jake Paul is obviously a fucking trained fighter. Like, the Usos are tough guys.
Yeah.
There's a difference between those two things.
Right. Yeah, they're not going to be just squaring up to, like, they're going to fight.
And it's not going to be like boxing. They're going to grab him by the fucking eyeball and like try to these guys are Samoans, dude. Their uncle is Haku and shit. Like, these are not guys that are going to fuck around. Like, people don't fuck with Rikishi. You don't hear about stories about people fucking with Rikishi on the road.
Right.
Like, those are just dudes you don't fuck with.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. I wouldn't roll up on one of the wild Samoans and fucking be like, hey, yo, what's up, bro? Fuck you.
It's a
you
death
piece
sentence.
Of shit.
Death sentence right there. But yeah, I agree with you that Crown Jewel was pretty good. Raw was extremely interesting with the open challenge at the end of the night.
I was really hoping that it was going to be Finn. When they did the original thing when he came out, and I went, oh, man. And then Judgment Day's music hit, and I went, oh, shit. Well, this is a wrinkle to the fucking thing, because then I'm thinking, oh, well, maybe AJ gets involved now, too, and they run a 3-way match for the fucking United States title.
Which would be cool.
Challenge. Or at Ali.
Right.
And now you got a 4-way with 4 guys who can fly.
Right.
That could be interesting. Bobby Lashley is the one who throws the wrench in the fucking plans for that happening, which I like because he's like a wild card.
Yeah, and now he's coming back to being heel.
I don't necessarily know that he's a heel, bro.
He's doing very heelish things, so it's...
But in today's day and age, is that really a heel?
That's a good point.
Or is he just fed up?
That's a good point. But I don't know. I like the idea of him... See, I think a lot of people get confused because they're like, well, why would Theory cash in on an open challenge? The open challenge was with Bobby Lashley. Mm-hmm. And yeah, the match never got started, but he destroys Seth. Mm-hmm. Seth is not able to wrestle. They're not going to ring the bell for the open challenge. They will ring the bell for the briefcase because they have to. So he cashes in the briefcase.
And then they wrestle. They go to commercial. Like, they go to a commercial break. Now he's wrestling a match.
Yeah, that I didn't like.
And then Bobby comes back out and fucking destroys Theory. And I'm like, what the fuck is going... I remember texting you and I'm going, I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is so crazy.
People are saying that it ruined the aura of the briefcase because now you can just cash in on any title. It was always you could cash in on any title.
Yeah.
Always. People want to confuse, say, well, they clearly meant the world shit. No, it was always any title.
Card subject to change, motherfucker.
Right. So, the idea that it ruined the briefcase, I disagree with that. I do think that it destroys Theory now.
I think it definitely hurts his momentum. I think that if they were a little bit more intelligent about it, I think that they would have been better suited. I wouldn't have ever sent Theory out there to cash in the briefcase.
I agree.
I would have sent him, if it was me, I would have sent him to NXT to beat Braun.
That would have been interesting.
And then Braun comes up to the main roster.
Yeah,
he cashes in, and like, who can tell him that he can't? So now you can't take the title away from him because he's a main roster wrestler,
right?
Like they did with Solo because he cashed in a briefcase.
Or you could just let Theory go back down to NXT and work a little bit too.
I mean, he would be the top dog there now,
yeah.
And with his promo ability, he could really shine.
Yeah,
because he is not shining right now because there's too many other moving parts on the main roster.
And I feel like he's just being punished for being a McMahon guy.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I mean, dude, you got to remember that. They're fucking related still, bro. So like, he can't he's not gonna be. What are they gonna go to Christmas dinner and be like, "Hey Vince, look what I did with Theory. I'm just doing it to shove it up your ass now."
Oh, no, I don't think it's intentional, like, hey, fuck you, McMahon. I think it's
so you think it's like this guy wasn't the right guy for this?
No, I think it's because of his attachment with McMahon and all the negativity around McMahon.
So you think the golden child surrounding him because of McMahon?
So it's like,
from a perception standpoint, you're saying
we have to get rid of him now because McMahon was accused of doing all sorts of horrible things. So we have to bury him so it goes away and we can all forget that he was a McMahon guy.
That's really unfortunate, man, because he had some fucking really good steam, dude.
He's still young, you know.
He's super young, bro. Super young. He's got he has a multitude of time.
Which is why I agree with you. It would have been better if he went after Braun Breaker, take that title, go back to NXT for a while.
Braun steps up to the main roster because he's ready at this point. I mean, you got nothing else that you can possibly improve in NXT.
And Theory was clearly not going to take either title away from
he's not
Roman
beating
Reigns.
Seth.
He's not beating Reigns. He's not beating Gunther. So what else?
What else are you gonna do?
Because hit that title, that briefcase runs up after a year.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna failed cash in on Roman? That's lame.
Or just be the first Money in the Bank briefcase holder to not use it after a year.
Oh, see, that would have been cool because you can at least build a storyline around that.
Yeah.
If Roman goes out there and fucking beats the fuck out of him for fucking 15 minutes, it does him no fucking good.
Right.
Just like what happened with the Seth thing.
Right.
Seth gets beat up, and then Theory gets beat up, and then so now they're both beat up and fucked up, but like Seth is somehow able to overcome mad finishers and like.
I could see it like leading to like a triple threat match. Between,
why not a fucking like 5-way?
Well, because it's Lashley, Theory, and Seth right now, you know. So
and Ali.
Yeah, Ali wants to be involved in that too, but like again, that gets all into the booking again. I feel like they book Ali always. They book him wrong. They give him a little bit of a shine, a little bit of a chance here and there, and then they quickly sour on him.
You know what I love? How I said the other day. I don't know if it was last episode or the episode before, but I was talking about how they gotta stop doing that fucking that post bump with Ali.
Yeah.
every time Lashley is out there, he gives somebody the post bump. Both of those guys during that match took the same exact post bump.
Yeah.
And I went, it's because Ali does it so impressively that these guys are now trying to copy the bump. But they can't.
And they're going to get hurt.
Well, they can't for a reason, because he weighs a fucking 150, 175 pounds, maybe.
Yeah.
And he's in good shape. I'm not saying he's not in good shape. He's just small in stature, small in frame. And when he takes that post bump, he goes like a real helicopter. He gets 1, 2, 3 rotations before he hits the ground.
Right.
Doing that to Seth Rollins, a theory. These guys are getting barely a half a rotation, and they're falling in a fucking heap, and it looks like shit.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the copying of bumps. Like, just be original. You see one thing working for somebody, and then everybody tries to copy the shit.
It's so hard to be original these days, though.
It's not, though. It's not hard to be original.
Well, because everything's been done.
That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, a lot of stuff has been done.
You are going to get comparisons in the wrestling business.
Right.
Any gimmick, any fucking thing you do, you're going to draw comparisons to somebody else.
So do you want to draw a comparison to somebody from back in the day, or would you rather draw a comparison to somebody in the present? Right.
Me?
No, I'm just saying, like, that's what it comes down to.
Oh, I'd rather draw a comparison to somebody back in the day
I agree with you.
Who knew their craft.
I agree with
what
you.
I mean?
But these guys see something working for somebody else, and they're like, well, I can make that work and outshine them.
Yeah, see, I like the guys that are coming up with new ways to do shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A new way to take a bump that everyone's been taking for 1,000,000 years, and you found the new way to take it. Mm-hmm. Perfect example of that. The way that Scott Hall took a stunner.
Yeah.
Changed the whole perception on how people should take a stunner.
Bouncing back onto the back the way that he did.
Bro, that huge big bump, he goes down and takes a giant fucking leap up in the air and takes a giant back bump.
Looks like he got killed, you know?
And it was awesome. The visual effect of that was awesome. I mean, McMahon takes the worst stunner bump of all time. Linda McMahon.
It's called a stunner. It stuns you, or you got to shake on the ground.
Bro, Linda was the best taking that. She didn't even take it. His fucking hands didn't even get close to her head, and she was falling.
She looked like Yoda riding in the backpack on Luke Skywalker. It's like cuddled up on his back.
Oh my god, dude, it's so fucking bad, man. It's so bad. But that's when Stone Cold was he was doing it to everybody. He didn't give a fuck, dude. Yeah. If you were out in the ring while he was there, he was fucking giving you a stunner.
I mean, he
was drinking mad beers.
The absolute worst sell is McMahon, but a close second to me is The Rock's bump for the stunner.
Oh, how he would roll backwards in an extra rotation. Yeah, his feet would hit the rope.
Stone Cold turns around. He's like looking for him. Like, where the fuck is he? I gotta pin him. Like, where the hell did he go?
What do you think the most effective finisher is of all time?
Of all time, Tombstone Pile Driver.
Yeah, I'd have to say that's probably fucking.
It's one of the most protected. You know.
It should be.
Yeah, but a lot of people have kicked out of the stunner, the choke slam, the rock bottom. Mm-hmm. The RKO is really effective.
Yeah. He's hit that in so many different... Well, see, and that's the thing about the move is that you can do it from any position.
The Hogan leg drop in the 80s.
Talk about protected, bro. Yeah. Holy shit.
But then when he was in the NWO and he came back to WWE, it was no longer... the same.
I loved it when guys would kick out of it in the NWO, dude. It was fucking awesome. Yeah. WCW was such a fucking train wreck.
Oh, yeah.
No, brother, you gotta kick out of my leg drop. Bro, you've dropped every single person with that leg drop, and now this motherfucker is gonna kick out
Andre the Giant gets dropped with one leg drop.
And one fucking body slam. Yeah. You did nothing else to him during the match. And blew out his back trying to lift the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, serves you right trying to lift a 500-pound man. Like, that's your first mistake.
Yeah.
Imagine if he didn't want to do it.
I mean...
Imagine if Andre was like, got halfway up and was like, nah,
But yeah, no, I thought he would have been screwed. But I mean, look.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Hogan got hurt with that. Yeah, Andre got hurt with that. But I mean, that's like the most iconic moment of all time in wrestling. So how do you not just allow that to go on?
Yeah, I mean, you're taking two of the biggest attractions at that time.
And Andre had been bumped like that before.
Yes, Stan Hansen
Right.
did it in Japan, fucking body slammed him. He had an afro.
Right.
And he was drop kicking people.
But it wasn't so widely known.
And because there wasn't like tape trading and shit back then.
Right.
Like the tape trading didn't start until after that.
So Hogan does it. The whole world sees it. It's an iconic moment, an all-timer. Like, people started watching because of that moment.
I just think that it's awesome that they outdrew the Pope, who came the following week. WrestleMania 3 outdrew the fucking Pope.
Well, if you put the Pope against Andre the Giant, people will watch,
Oh, I'd be interested in that. They should have done that on like Celebrity Deathmatch when they had Celebrity Deathmatch. Not that I really liked that show. I thought the premise of it was fucking totally ridiculous.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny, though.
Yeah, well, some of the shit that they would say to each other when they were like in the ring was like so fucking crazy. I was like, I cannot believe that you're saying this shit. And talk about pop culture references. They were poking fun at they didn't give a fuck.
Another show that just couldn't be made today.
Wow, I mean, Jesus, dude, I watch old episodes of fucking Who's the Boss, and I'm like, you can't say this on network television nowadays. Forget it, dude. People would be in a fucking uproar.
Yeah.
And it was like it's not even like, it's definitely suggestive as an adult, but like kids don't know. I didn't fucking know what I was listening to when I was a kid on these fucking shows. Now as an adult, I'm like, oh my God, bro. Mona was a fucking freak.
Yeah.
This lady was just looking to get dick down at every fucking, at every turn.
Yeah.
Crazy shit, man. But, yeah, man, fucking, I just think that there's something to be said for fucking, the Hogans and the fucking, and the Andres of the world, because we don't have that now. Yeah.
Wrestling
giant stars like that?
Wrestling then was so simple. It was one of my biggest problems with Braun and his comments after his match with Omos, because he compared himself to Hogan and Andre, and he said, this is the typical big man wrestling. This isn't that flippy dippy stuff. That's why I said flippy dippy earlier. And you just get yourself heat, because
unnecessary heat.
Yeah. You were just brought back to WWE. You just got your spot back. Why are you causing heat in the locker room? I did see
Ali's response, though.
It was a smart response.
Can you teach me how to get fired?
Yeah, smart response.
That kid is smart.
Yep.
Now, that kid is quick-witted, and he knows how to use the internet to his advantage.
Yep.
He publicly has asked for his release so many times at this point. Like, either give the kid a shot or let him go to greener pastures.
Yeah. They won't do that.
If he thinks, because they know, if he goes to AEW, he's going to be a giant star.
Yeah.
Because he fits right in with that style of wrestling over there. And he is the same size as the Elite and fucking all them dudes.
He's not going to get buried under a mass of people.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Remember that guy, Leo Rush?
Oh, yeah.
So he just came out recently and did a podcast, and he said why he hasn't gone back to AEW. So he said that when he met with Tony Khan was like, yeah, man, I love what you did with Bobby Lashley. And he was like, I knew right at that moment that, like, I was never going to be booked to wrestle here. Yeah. Like, in a serious capacity. Like, he was never going to take me serious as a wrestler.
Right.
And it's I'm sure that's
true. I'm sure that's all TK knew about Leo Rush. So that's all he knew about him, was watching him with Bobby Lashley be his mouthpiece. And
which is stupid, because he's very talented, that kid. Very talented. Underutilized. Oh, shit. We've gone over.
Oh, well, that's what happens when you're having fun.
Shit, man. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we went over.
No, that's all right.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. We're good.
All right, well...
I'm sure the good villains loved it.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. You got an extra 5 minutes of us. Fuck you, people. So this has been Pro Wrestling Summit. Fucking you already know what it is. Make sure you reach out to us at Instagram at good_villain_media. You can also hit us up on the comments of this video. Like, share, subscribe with your friends. Knowledge It's always a pleasure to fucking see you. Always a pleasure to have you, talk to you.
Love being here with you, Tatum.
Yeah, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Hey, you good villains, have a great time. Make sure that you listen to the 100th episode. We recorded it yesterday. Friday's episode was our 100th upload, so make sure that you fucking give a listen to that four-headed monster for the first time ever. Fuck me running. I can't believe we went way over. Shit. It is what it is, dude. It's only 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, fuck it.
Danny, wake the fuck up. Are you sleeping back there? Danny!